fellas.
Thanks so much, JB. This is going to be an interesting little matchup here. The average for round one for Dave Smith is about a 737, but Dimwit is a sub 7 on average. He's about a 653, so about a half minute advantage right now for Dimwit. It's going to be interesting to see if Dave Smith can catch up to that.
It really will. And you look at the title card showing that Dave has one win this year, but that one win was against Packy. That's nothing to sneeze at. It may have been back in February, but oh my goodness, you just never know when Dave's going to come out on the right run.
Oh, absolutely. And Packy is definitely no slouch by any stretch of the imagination. That did go, that game went 2-1. So if he can take down Packy, he can certainly take down Dimwit. And it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Game one is about to get underway. We're off and running in 3, 2, 1, pills. And here we go. Game one between Dimwit and Dave Smith Says. Both of them dealing with a pretty decently spaced board to start things off.
Yep, I want to say what colors we're seeing a lot of with Dimwit. The first thing I noticed was a lot of red, and now it's pretty much gone. With Dave, looks like he's just got a lot going on. I see the double blues that he's really wanting to make a T cross and then throw the excess pills down and make a whole combo out of it. There it goes. Man,
yeah, that's a great combo.
And that's just what you're used to seeing out of Dave.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here. Looks like he wants to go for the horizontal play. He's gonna have to get a little picky, but he goes ahead and fires it. And that clears up a lot of space there. He's got 13 remaining, but Dimwit is already down to single digits, already down to 6.
Yeah, Dimwit is just playing his normal, clean style. I don't know that anybody else calls him the professor, but it seems like the fitting nickname because everything just comes out smoothly whenever he plays, and he's just got a very clean style.
Yeah, he's already down to 1 virus remaining, and he's going to get 2 double blues to knock it out. He's out at a 119. About a 5 virus lead right now over Dave Smith. Looks like Dave Smith's trying to find another horizontal play for that blue.
Yeah, Dave's left himself with a lot of yellow. This is one of the things that also happens with his style is it does tend to create a lot of garbage because he will find just that one really, really pretty play to make. So yeah, that's kind of left him a little bit in the lurch. Looks like he'll be able to take this blue horizontally. And wow, I'm not even sure what happened with the upper blue as he's out at a 154.
He managed to put together a really good combo, and thankfully the excess pieces didn't do any harm, so he was able to do really well with that, and now he's into level 7. Looking to be about a 12 virus advantage right now for Dimwit. He's about halfway through. Looks like he's having to deal with a lot of red right now.
He is, and it's everything on his board is out at the borders or at the bottom. Wow, I looked over just in time to see an explosion of pills and viruses on Dave's side. Drops him down to nearly 20 viruses now. It's definitely a tale of two different boards, but these two are both high quality players and they're playing a really good game.
Yeah, and you see Dimwit's keeping his board very tight. Looks like he's waiting for another red-blue. There it is. That'll knock out another combo. And then he can just get a couple more reds. He just needs 2 more to do it. And fortune smiles upon thee here for Dimwit. He'll be out at 259, going on a very good pace, about an average of 1:30 per level.
And that's the sort of pace you want to see on these early levels. Unfortunately, Dave is just running into RNG, and I think he's gonna be able to pull off some extra combos there. But his 6 is really stacked up, and it's got some garbage on the top, so he's gonna have to do a little bit of work on that. Looks like he's gonna be able to find a way around that garbage, but it's a lot of drill time that he's gonna have to take care of.
Yeah, he's having to drill down a little bit, drilling a lot of garbage as well, which is not. It clears up your bottle, but it does hamper your progress a little bit. Looking onto Dimwit, he's already down to 24 viruses remaining. Gets a nice T clear. Going to set things up on the left side. He has some blue garbage to work with, but he's handling it nicely. Looks to be again a pretty red heavy side for Dimwit. Looks like we just need a and looks like Dave Smith is going to need a lot more reds to come his way as well. Oh, got a little hesitant there. I'm trying to figure out what he was going to do.
Yeah, it's kind of a rare occurrence, I feel like, when you're asking the doctor for reds instead of complaining about how many you get. But Dave does get that last red at a 418, so he's going to have a lot of ground to make up if he wants to have a chance to take this one away.
Yeah, he's averaging about 209 a level, which is about the average of what we were kind of talking about. Dimwit, has about a 30-second advantage over Dave Smith, and that's you're kind of seeing that right here with the gameplay.
Yeah, these early levels in this block especially have a tendency to cause a lot of the disparity between our players, just because there's really no telling what you're going to find in these levels. And sometimes with Dimwit coming out at just under 5 minutes of level 8, ready to start this last level, sometimes that's just what happens is these players, you don't get a good seed or you don't get the pills you need, and that makes all the difference.
It really does. And when you have a thing like that, if you're almost certain that you're not gonna, not gonna win the game, that's when you just got to get in the mental game, just kind of shrug it off and just kind of focus on the next ones. Like, hey, you got the next game coming up. You'll be fine. Nothing to fret over. Nothing to panic about. And looking at the setup for Dimwit, he's got a very nice board. Just has a little bit of garbage in with that yellow half pill in column 7, but everything is really clean. He's already down to 16 viruses, just doing an amazing job.
Yes, he is indeed. As Dave is just trying not to get lapped here. It's a tough place to be mentally. I know I've been there more than once myself. I think he's going to manage to get out before Dimwit can finish this level 9, but this is going to be one that he's really going to have to put behind him if he wants to make the next game or 2 games competitive.
Yeah, so he will get into level 9, so he will not be lapped. Good, and that's always a good sign for there, and a good L clear for good measure to keep those combos alive. And speaking of combos, there's another one there from Dimwit. He's looking very good right now, looking to finish off in the sub 7, and it's looking to be about the case. The pieces are right, and he's going to finish at 6:39. Really good time there from Dimwit.
It is a time you cannot complain about. So on Dave's side, a nice triple there. I'm sure he's wishing he could have seen more plays like that available early on in this match. He's past the 7 minute mark. Even if he's not watching now, yeah, there he goes.
Yeah,
I was
he's
gonna say even if he's not watching, he knows once you're hitting that 7 minute mark, it's time to start looking over and seeing what Dimwit's doing.
Yeah, and if Dimwit's not doing anything, you can kind of tell, oh, well, okay, that's the case there. Looking at that time, 6:39 compared to his average, that is about 15 seconds under par. So that is another great time from Dimwit, staying below his average.
Absolutely. And that's the thing. If you can manage to beat your own average, you are looking at a great uh, just a great shot at going on.
Yeah, so that'll be game 1 to Dimwit. He is up 1-0. This is a best of 3 series, level 6 to 9, to start things off for our tournament.
I see you ready from Dimwit in the chat.
Looks like we're just waiting to get into a ready spot.
Got it ready from Dave.
Mm-hmm. We have it ready from Dave, ready from Dimwit. This will be match point for Dimwit if he can get this game. And in a 3, a 2, a 1, a pills. And we are off to game number 2. And already you can see Dave is having a little trouble already. He's got so much space there on his board.
He does, but Dave is one of those players who can find space and find ways to avoid a lot of drop time. So hopefully he will be able to pull that off and prove me right now. On Dimwit's side, we are looking at just a pretty standard stack. Nothing on his very bottom row, which can be a good thing, can be a bad thing. It really depends on what happens above it. But everything is stacked kind of high on this left side. He's going to take a little bit of drop time no matter what he does.
Yeah, he'll have to deal with a little bit of drop, but he is packing the bottom area as best he can. Gonna get a combo there. It'll be a little bit of a drop, but nothing too much to worry about. Getting a bit of a glut of blues though, so he's just gonna get those out of the way. But that is giving Dave Smith an opportunity. He's currently in the lead by 3. Just needing to get a few more viruses to click. That's a good way to go.
Yeah,
He's down to
he's
5.
out of reds, which of course means that's what the game is going to try to give him as much of as possible.
He's going to get a lot of catch up here, unfortunately. Now down to 3. He's going to knock out that blue. That's the right thing to do. And then that last yellow will clear it at a 129. Dimwit's down to 1, so the lead is small, but it's enough to say you're in the lead against Dimwit, and that's certainly something to take.
And Dimwit's having to manage there. He doesn't manage the column 7 because he had left himself kind of no way to get to that yellow pill. So thankfully the right pieces came up and he was able to clear out. But now he's got to play catch up.
Playing a little bit of catch up, but only down by about 3 viruses right now, and finding good combos to just knock that down by 2 and 3. Already taking back the lead now, up by 1.
Absolutely. And that entire bottom of his board had viruses on it. So not going to have a lot of room to place any garbage for a little while. And we're noticing that with these red pills, there's just nothing he can do with them. But he did find a good place to stack them. I think he's going to be able to make a combo out of that, and he does. Probably wishing he had a yellow sitting there, but everything's going to work out for him. Down to 8, make that 6 viruses.
Yeah, but Dave Smith is not far behind. He's down to 10, and looks like he's setting up some combos as well, getting things ready to set up some doubles and triples, possibly. There's another one. He's down to 7, but the deficit is down to 5. So, with the spacing for Dimwit's board, it's going to be a little concerning. He does have a little bit of drop time to deal with. Looking for one more blue. There it
And
is. He's out at
finally gets it.
304, but with only ahead by about 2 viruses, and Dave Smith is going to get out at 310. So it's about an 8-second lead right now for Dimwit.
Absolutely. Dimwit a little bit behind the pace that he set at the last game, which would, based on the numbers you gave, say that he was probably about on his average pace.
Oh, but a
And
great 3 virus clear there from Dave Smith, getting a 3 clear on the flat, putting him into the lead right now, ahead by 4. Having to deal with a little bit of drop, but holding on to a pretty good pace right now. Looks like he's starting to get a little more aggressive.
Dimwit is just got setups waiting around. He's looking for a fat log and gets it. But now it's a matter of what do you do with these pieces afterwards? Because these blue reds just keep coming, and he really just used up his last place to where he can get both pill halves used.
And you can
He's
see Dave
finding
Smith is doing a fantastic job just sprinting those pieces over as quickly as possible, setting up a good amount of combos, getting them all ready to go. There's one fired away. Here comes another fired away. He's keeping that lead. It's slim. It's only about 2 viruses, but it's a lead. He's got to make sure to keep it up going into level 9.
it is, and these two have actually been trading the lead. It was back and forth while Dave was building up his combos, and now it's back to Dimwit again. I'm sure it'll be briefly if Dave can get the right pills to fire off this combo.
Looks like Dave's looking for a hot dog. He's got it. He'll get the T, and he gets a 3 clear to boot.
Very nice. It's still leaving Dimwit in the lead, but just barely.
Yeah, all he needs, it looks like he's going to try to find another yellow blue, or at least
Well, he'll
find one
make
more
one.
blue piece, and he'll be out. So,
Dimwit out
no,
at a 457.
but Dave Smith not far behind. He's at 504. It's only a 7-second difference between the players going into level 9. This is going to be a close one.
Right? We are going to be in a sprint for this last one. Dave Smith playing for his life, or his tournament life. Dimwit just trying to get the sweep, Just a lot of good play on that side. And looking
A
at
lot of
Dave.
really good play. Looks like Dave Smith is waiting for the horizontal play. He's going to get it, gets the combo. He's tied it up at 27.
Dimwit zooms ahead to 24, but Dave's down to 24. Oh, and they're just trading blows again and again. Every time you look up, it's a little closer.
Oh,
Just
what a nice horizontal. Clears out 3. That gives Dimwit a 5 virus lead. That might do it.
he's going to get this triple combo right here and probably take out this yellow on the right. He's going to probably look to de-sandwich. Nope, he's just going to take the doubles as they come.
Dave Smith's starting to set up some more combos. He's setting up a horizontal there for the Blues in the second row. He's waiting on it. He's waiting for something to bite. Looks like he's waiting for another hot dog, possibly. He's got it. He's going to play it. Here it comes. Watch this all disappear. Now it's down to 8. 5 virus difference now for Dimwit. Now down to 1. But he's got to clear out those reds to get room for blue. Oh, this might slow him down. This might give the lead. Oh, what a great fortunate RNG. And Dimwit's out at 643 with a 4 virus difference.
This was a heck of a match. Looks like Dave, missed the opportunity to take the clear with that one pill.
Yeah,
But,
I think he might have missed it. Probably doesn't see it, and he's just going to tap out. Oh, he had it too. He had a good sub 7 on him, but just just a little bit of a misplay there. Just could not put it away. But that is game 2 and the match for Dimwit. He will move on.
Absolutely a great, great match. GG's to both players. Go give Dave Smith Says a follow. Give Dimwit one as well. And just get ready because the next one is going to be just as good.